So again, this is nothing to do with CB radio, but it has a lot to do with what we've been doing with some of the vintage equipment, and we're going to just do some valve testing. This is on the Heathkit HW30 that we've been working on, the Benton Harbour 2 metre lunchbox. And before I do the alignment on that, I thought it'd be sensible to test the valves. Now we've two testers with this I-Eico, whatever it's pronounced. What's the model number? What's it say on the front of the manual?
Yeah, well, it doesn't say it's an I-Eico, it's a Radio Shack one.
Yeah, so we've managed to get there. It's the whatever. So we've managed to get the data thing from the States. I did have the data book, but we're having building work done here and things have got put away, so I had to buy another copy. So I know this is a basic valve tester. We have an I-177 valve tester and the adapter box, but again with building work here, that is not what we're going to be using today. So we're going to use this quick no-go tester. And what's the first valve, Mr. C?
It's 6BA8.
So, we've got all the yes. So any of you who haven't done these kind of valve testers, you have a data book which he just showed you, and on there it tells you, look up the valve and it tells you which switches go where and what knobs point to what and what results you're expecting to get. So 6B double, what's it, where are we?
6BA8.
6BA8. So there's two sections to it, and it'll be good or bad. So that's what we'll do. So are you going to switch? You set the settings for the first section. So it's
yes, it's 2 and 3. I've already done that.
So he's got the filament to 6 volts.
Yeah.
Yep. The
filament volts is D. Is that?
Yep.
Yeah. We're on D.
And the switches are to 1, 7 and 9.
No, that's a different one.
No.
2 and 3.
2 and 3, right?
Section.
So you've done that, yeah.
Yeah.
So you need to plonk the valve in,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll watch that warm up and see what happens. This is going to be an interesting video. Okay, so when we've actually got the switches right, that's reading fine, as you can see on the meter. So now we're going to switch to the other section of the valve, and what have we got?
7 and 8. That needs to go down to 20.
Yeah.
I think it says on the load. We'll do that. 7 and 8. And that's measuring fine as well.
Right, okay, we'll pause the video, and we've got another valve the same to do, which we'll do off camera.
Really?
Yeah, so the next valve is what? 6BS8 is what we're on, Mr. C.
This one, yeah.
Yes, and that's spot on as well, is it?
Yeah.
We've already checked the previous element. We found on the 12AX7 it's just acceptable on one of the two trouser sections of the valve. So we'll move on to the next one. So do you want to switch that one back off? I think you've done both the tests.
Yeah.
And this one is a 6AQ5. And it's a different holder, you'll notice. So just one moment, I'll pause the video. Okay, so this is the audio output valve on this radio. So which socket we're putting that one in today?
It's that one.
It's that one, okay.
I'm just going to set up the switches though. What did we set? What, 6A?
Q5?
I'm not sure, I can't see with the glasses. Oh, there. Yeah, it's very faint. 6AQ5. So it's D, which we're on 3. Then the switches are 1, 5, 6 and 7.
And the load is?
And the load 32.
And does it have more than one element in that valve?
No,
Is that
it's just
it?
one.
Yeah.
So plug it in, we should see it. Right.
I'll just zoom in slightly.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, it's getting there. Ooh, 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 ooh. And that one's fine as well. So we've been through the 5 valves, so everything's fine. There's just one of them which is just borderline on one of its 2 sections. So we'll tune up the radio, that'll be the next video, and I'll bear that in mind if the modulation won't come up to the correct percentage. because it's that valve which is used as a modulator, which is just slightly iffy. So anyway, thanks for watching. That's the first time we've got the valve tester out on a video.